They decided to kick the limo operators out from the curbside. There's a place called Curbside, which is technically right outside the carousels. This is the taxi rank, and this is also very tricky to drive here. And what this guy is doing with the truck? Oh, he's removing all these. So the taxis also parked illegally on no stopping. This truck is also. So the plane just landed, and I'm basically looping around because there's no place for me to stop.
My name is Ratko, a Sydney-based chauffeur, aka Ray. On this channel I share my passion by giving you a glimpse into my chauffeur life. Let me quickly describe what it's like for us chauffeurs trying to pick up clients at the Sydney domestic airport, specifically at the Qantas Terminal 3. And trust me, it's not a smooth experience from a chauffeur's perspective.
So KFC in front of me and also McDonald's behind me. If you're from Sydney, limousine operator or taxi or Uber driver, you're probably gonna be familiar with this place. A lot of people that go into the KFC, and also people waiting for their clients' plane to land, like myself. These guys on the left hand side, the Uber. So this is the Uber car park, just different market, different type of service, different vehicles.
Imagine this, you roll up to the airport ready to pick up your clients, and believe or not, there is no designated waiting area for us before the plane lands. We are simply left cruising around hoping to find somewhere to park without getting in trouble. There used to be a designated waiting area for chauffeurs, but for some reason it has disappeared.
Things like this happen all the time. So when it comes to the changes, they only did the change at the Terminal 3, which is the Qantas terminal, so the national carrier, but for the domestic flights. And they decided to kick the limo operators out from the curbside. There's a place called Curbside, which is technically right outside the carousels.
And to make matters worse, we can't pick up passengers from the Terminal 3 curbside anymore. That prime spot is now reserved just for Uber. So what do? We've got to find a nearby spot and wait until our client's plane lands. But finding a good spot, it's like trying to find a needle in the haystack. Tough luck, especially when it's busy.
This is the taxi rank, and this is also very tricky to drive here. And all these drivers on the left hand side, they are my colleagues. So these are limousine operators, but as you can tell, or you can't, they're still parked on no stopping zone, but they don't have choice. They don't have choice because either they have to park at McDonald's, and McDonald's is oversaturated with so many cars. There are a lot of people that are going to McDonald's for lunch, but also there are a lot of, again, Uber drivers, even though they have their own car park, but some of them they park in McDonald's for different reasons, go for lunch, breakfast, etc. Like this guy here, what this guy is doing with the truck. Oh, he's removing all this. So the taxis also parked illegally on no stopping. This truck is also doesn't have enough space to park. So what I'm trying to say, this guy just confirmed that with the truck, they constantly removing, shifting vehicles around this area. So very poorly managed. But when it comes to limousine operators, and also I have to say for the taxi drivers, we are basically here to make their life easier. So the plane just landed, and I'm basically looping around because there's no place for me to stop until the client goes through all these procedures with the luggage, and by the time he comes out, it's not going to be more than 15 minutes. Lucky this is not that busy today. Sometimes this is absolutely chock-a-blocks. Sometimes the traffic is, especially in the morning, is so bad. So again, I'm looping around in order to kill some time. If I go McDonald's on the other side, I have to wait until the last moment, and plus I don't like that McDonald's parking. Technically we're not supposed to be there. If I was McDonald's, I was gonna be upset. So this is a loading zone, so I have to kill another 5-10 minutes. The plane is about to gate. I can see the plane in red just arrived, and this is just one of the not many luxuries that we have at the airport here. So we have this beautiful app that is telling me this plane is about the gate. So from this point I'm gonna wait another few minutes and then I'm gonna go inside. The loading zone, I'm not again 100% if I can park here because I'm transporting people. They say in order to park in the loading zone you have to be transporting goods. That's what they say. So why are we just gonna have something just for ourselves like we used to? So it's been 15 minutes after the plane landed and now it's time for me to go inside. On this terminal on the left hand side there was no change at all, while on Terminal 3 now we are not allowed to pick up anymore from the curbside. We need to educate our clients to meet us at this place called the Horseshoe. Now we have to leave the vehicles and walk our clients, go inside with the iPad, with something, and walk them outside all the way to the vehicle. So these cars on the right hand side, these ones are Uber. So Uber, well done.
When we finally get inside the Qantas terminal, we just can't pull up to the curbside anymore, which is the place right outside the luggage carousels that makes a seamless experience for both the chauffeur and the passenger. Now we are corralled into this confusing horseshoe area. Good luck finding us there. Uber has taken over the best spots, leaving us pretty much scrambling.
So now I'm gonna leave my car here, go inside that terminal in front of me, meet the client, display the signage and walk the client outside. I had a couple of clients saying why we need to walk because they pay for the luxury of walking straight in the vehicle. As soon as they collect the luggage from the luggage carousels, they pay the top dollar to go inside the vehicle straight away. Now they have to walk all the way to here, while Uber is currently taking our spot at the curbside, the one that we used to have as limousine operators.
Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, being a chauffeur might seem glamorous, but it's not always smooth sailing, especially at the Terminal 3. So if you're a chauffeur, drive safe and stay classy. And maybe it's time for the authorities to rethink the system and find a fairer solution for all of us. So next time you're waiting for your chauffeur at the Sydney Domestic Airport or the Qantas Terminal 3, cut us some slack. We are doing our best to get through the madness and give you the top-notch service. Even the odds are stacked against us.